So these are the room, the quotes about the room in the Hill Cumorah. So January 14th, 1855, W. Phelps talked about Joseph Hyman Whitmer went into the Hill Cumorah through a door into a room that was about 16 feet square. September 28th, 1856, Heber C. Kimball. He talked about there were books piled on the tables. May 5th, 1867, again Heber C. Kimball. He said that Father Smith Oliver Cowdery walked from cell to cell and saw the records piled up. December 11th, 1869, Wilford Woodruff said Joseph and Oliver went into the cave and put the records on the table. At their first visit, the sword of Laban was hanging on the wall. Remember, the sword of Laban was not in the stone box. There was no sword of Laban mentioned in the introduction of the Book of Mormon, and there was no room for a sword in the stone box. It had just the plates and the Urim and Thummim were the only things that were in there. But anyway, so the sword of Laban was hanging on the wall. The last visit, the sword was drawn and upon the table. And the messenger, who was the keeper of the room, said the sword would not be returned until the kingdom of God was established upon the earth. January 15th, 1873, Brigham Young said that Oliver Cowdery, though he was now an apostate, would not deny that he had seen the cave. Oliver and Joseph made 3 trips to the cave. The cave was 15 feet high, with treasure around the walls. In the center of the room was a large stone table. February 17th, 1874, Brigham Young, he talked about in the Hill Cumorah was an apartment where great wealth was, sacred implements, vestments, arms, precious metals, and stones.